Hey, what's up guys? Markel here, Joel TV, and today I'm going to give you a few reasons why your skin is not improving. So for a while, my little history in skin, I used to have very oily skin. I used to have a lot of acne as a kid, going through that puberty phase. I used to get pimples like crazy. I'm talking those massive white pimples that are really disgusting that you got to sit in class, go to the first day of school and just have them all around your face. And when I tell you, this is a good video because I tried everything. Back then they had the proactive, different treatments for your skin and your whole face washes, lotions, creams, everything you could put on your skin. I tried it all and none of that stuff helped. That's why today I'm going to give you a few reasons and pretty much the most simplest, free, 100% free skincare routine that you can do. And one thing, I've done it for about 8+ years, never saw a pimple again. The only time I'll see pimples is when I do one mistake, and I'll go ahead and tell you, it's sugar. But you'll notice that if you follow the routine, it doesn't really matter. Sometimes if you splurge on sugar or if you're continuing the diet and following it right, you still won't notice any pimple or any deviation in your skin. So we'll go ahead and get right into the steps. So my skincare tip number one, which is what my brother told me so long ago, was stop putting products on your skin. One thing you're going to be doing is when you're putting all this, for ladies too, when you're putting makeup, lotions, creams, different acne stuff on your skin, you're just caking it on top of each other. And while it may look good as a temporary solution, what you want is that long-term solution. So you want to just go ahead and use pretty much nothing on your skin. You just want to have, at the bare minimum, some lotion. If you have to, if you absolutely need to, sometimes my skin might get ashy. If I need to, I use some lotion, very light lotion, no heavy creams or anything like that, to reclog those pores. And pretty much you want to naturally let it cleanse itself. All that stuff underneath is eventually going to push out as you keep washing your skin. So it's going to be a lot easier. Instead of having to go through 4 layers of getting rinsed off and cleaned, the pores can just go through that, push right through, push all that gunk out that you can't see by just using a washcloth. It'll push all that gunk out and then you'll start to get that clearer skin. So when it comes to washing your face, this is going to be very important. You want to pretty much stop using anything to wash your face. It sounds crazy, but water is your biggest friend. Only use water to wash your face. I like to use a simple washcloth and just use water on it and just wipe it, because like I said, I had oily skin. I had a nose where when you wipe it, you get oil everywhere. Just get a hot washcloth when you're showering, wash it over your face once or twice, really scrub, get all that dirt off, and then you're set. Your skin's gonna feel really weird the first few days, first few weeks, if at that. And then it's gonna start to be nice. The oil's gonna start to really work into your skin where it's not oil at one spot just going crazy. It's just naturally gonna radiate and your body's gonna heal over time. But you don't want to be using a lot of heavy soaps, because you ever notice when you use soap and it leaves like that like film on your skin? Imagine that on your face. That's left and that's really caking up on your face. If, once again, you have to use a soap, I recommend Dove soap. It's a bar soap, nice and easy. It glides across your skin. It's really good for men. There's I think it's red and green, a little bar soap that's red and green. Go ahead and get it. It's by Dove. Or try something light. You can switch between products until you find your own, but very rarely will I use soap. I usually just get a hot washcloth, rub it around my face, really clean behind the neck, ears, everything like that, and it'll be set. What I like to use best is a white washcloth. With the white washcloth, you will see dirt, you'll see hair coming off. If you've had a long day, you'll see anything that's really on your skin. So it'll let you know, okay, do I need to wash more? Do I not need to wash more? Because some days, if you're running around doing a bunch of stuff, scratching and touching your face, you might wipe off a whole bunch of stuff. And it sounds nasty, but try it on your skin. Don't blame me. Don't think I'm dirty. Try it on your skin and see what happens. To this day, I still use a white washcloth. And certain parts of your body, you're really not hitting as much as you think you are. And you might be like, okay, wow, now I see what I really need to improve on. Next step is going to be clearing your fridge out of sugars and anything flavored, all that bad stuff for you. So one thing I used to do as a kid when I had all this acne, I would go into the fridge when I was staying with my parents and just drink soda, juice, all this stuff, really just anything with sugar hype me up, I would try to eat it. But nowadays in my fridge now, there's only water. There's no juice or anything like that. So this helps in a few ways, that when you go down and you're craving something sugary, it's not just at your disposal. But I might go out to eat with friends or might go out to get something. That's when I enjoy a sugary drink. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with the sugar, but once you have it at your disposal, say around like Halloween time especially, and you find yourself, you'll start to notice it too. What are your triggers? If you're eating candy bars, Sour Patch Kids, a big bag, you might notice a slight little pimple start to form. But that's how I know when, okay, I've had way too much sugar over, say, a few day period or a few week period. And then I'm like, okay, let me settle down on it, So that's very important. Eliminate all these sugars, beverages, candy, or just limit it as much as possible. Next thing is what I like to call the ugly phase, which I spoke on before, as far as like growing your hair out. Sometimes it's going to be uneven, it's going to be looking weird, but grow it out and let the ugly phase happen. You might be going to school, you might be at work, you might be dating somebody. The ugly phase is only nowadays 3 to 6 months, if not less. So stop putting on makeup, stop putting on these heavy creams and using these acne treatments, burning your skin with all the acne acids and everything, because a lot of times you're making it worse. So what I like to do is just go bare. Just use the water, washcloth, wipe your skin free, and do that for a few weeks and just let it naturally heal. While you're doing that, going through the ugly phase, use a washcloth, hot water. Sometimes I use it 3-4 times a day, depending on how oily my skin was. And just use the hot washcloth, wipe your face, and then go along with your day like that. Also, try to drink water as much as possible. They say a gallon a day. Nobody's drinking a gallon a day. But if you can't drink enough water, eliminate enough sugars. So instead of drinking all these sugary beverages, eating all this candy, and only drinking a cup of water a day, try to balance it out. Maybe drink 2 cups and lower the candy. And if you're not, some days we're not drinking at all. So if you're gonna not drink, don't drink sugary beverages, if you're not gonna drink water, or try to have a nice little healthy balance. And to my last step is this, my last step is very important because it's really the thing that it's going to make or break your routine. And it's what I just did. Stop scratching your face. Stop touching, stop itching. No matter how much you wash your hands, you're naturally going to be touching around, grabbing stuff, and then rubbing it on your face. And this is why I say it's important to use the washcloth, because you can naturally just wipe everything off and actually see how dirty your hands and your face really are. And we would like to sugarcoat it, but let's be real. You need to see by wiping your face, okay, I really got a problem. I really need to fix something. So what I like to do is just not touch your face as much as possible. Just go throughout the day, and if you got an itch on your face, if you really have to get it, maybe use the back of your hand, use your forearm, or just use a towel, if you're in the bathroom or something. Wipe your hands, wash your hands off, and then go clean your face. Especially, for example, you have a pimple on your face. You don't just want to be at work trying to press it out. Go thoroughly wash your hands, get under your nails, clean your nails, and then go ahead and pop it and fix it. So you're not re-adding to it. Because a lot of times I've had this where I go pop a pimple, but probably my hands were dirty, and now the pimple's even worse because I now had dirt or other bacteria that just got into it. So you want to make sure you follow these steps. It's pretty easy. Drink water, wash your face with a hot white towel, stop using products, and then naturally let your hair heal. So as far as you can see, I'll show a few pictures of my face, or I'll zoom in and let you see how mine's looking. And pretty much it's been like this for a few years. There's really nothing that I've changed, and I like it so far, but I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.